We would have never thought in a million years he would have hitchhiked to California and ended up homeless on the streets, eating out of garbage cans.
Growing up with Nicholas was pretty typical. He was always a very loving son, very loving brother.
Nicholas transitioned into his hockey career at the age of 9 and 10. It was a good fit for him.
I never would describe Nicholas as being content. He was always looking for the next thing, the biggest, the greatest.
He was a handful. It was like raising 6 kids in one with Nicholas.
So my husband and I will often talk about what caused this. One of them is Nicholas has had multiple concussions playing hockey. A few months ago, I think Nicholas had a psychotic break. He said that the CIA were going to get him.
Because he broke the dark internet code and he has 3 days to live. And I said, Nick, let me take you to the hospital. You're losing touch with reality. And he said, no, Dad, you're betraying me.
He just walked out the door. He had no ID, no money. He didn't even bring a phone. Nicholas has been in Los Angeles for 3.5 months, so he asked us could we come out for his birthday.
How you doing? Come on. How you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yep.
No, I miss you.
I miss you too. It's all coming together, I promise.
It's great. Good to hold him and to touch him and to know he's okay.
It's a long time coming.
He's had a rough couple of months, so it's awesome.
No, it's been great.
Homelessness is affecting our son in a very negative way.
You want me to live on the streets so I can understand?
Yes, I do. Move out here and live on the street with me.
He is in survival mode all the time.
I will die one day. Every day has to be better than the last. I cannot waste time making money, not out networking with people, getting better every single day, every single second, writing, working on my craft.
There's an anger, there's an edge to him.
Let's go to Walmart, we'll get a nice tent.
No, we're not getting a tent. We're trying to help him to understand it's not a good thing. The streets are dangerous. It's just not a healthy way to live.
Well, Nick Sr. says that he cut Nick off from getting cash, but his mom, Jennifer, admits to sending Nick small amounts of money since he's been gone. And their daughter, Sarah, says Nick knows just how to get what he wants out of his parents.
When I got the call from the show, the producer was actually the one that told me he was rapping. And I said, he's into rap now?
Dreaming pretty girls at Coachella, flowing up, going up.
He's a rapper? The hardest thing for me is to see how Nicholas tears my mom up. He calls her once, twice, 3 times a day, and he'll ask for money and she'll send it. And then he'll burn her with what he spends that money on. And so she'll say, I'm done. And then the next day, she won't be done. My mom enabled him in a lot of ways because they're totally codependent. It seems to be a vicious cycle. He relies on her. She sends him the money. If she doesn't send him the money, then he makes her feel guilty. Nicholas is getting more desperate since he's moved to California. He's choosing to be homeless, yet he calls family members and asks them for money. Nicholas manipulates and takes advantage of people. He recently called me to ask me for money, and I said, Nicholas, I can't send you money. You still don't have a job. He told me, you're just like Mom, and he hung up the phone, and we have not spoken since.